What is going on, guys? So today I am gonna be diving in aqua. I am so pumped, so excited, but we're gonna be in there. Hopefully the kids are gonna get some photos of me in there. I am so stoked. I know, everything's doing circles. We're gonna be swimming with that guy in a second. I just say goodbye to the family. The next time that I see them, I'm going to be in the water and they're going to be outside the water. Well, we went to get ready for our dive. My family walked around and got to check out a few new things. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring a spare set of undies, so I was still wet after the dive and we didn't stay for long after it, but we'll probably be back soon. They fortunately do have a homeschooling discount, so we'll be back there to check it out soon. This is the briefing room. You just got to watch like a 10-minute video, go through safety talks and the plan and everything. And well, we were getting ready to jump in. Everybody was getting ready to come down and try and find us. And then eventually they got to see us jump in the water. Unfortunately, I run super restrictive settings on my GoPro just to allow it to get more information, because usually I do have a torch with me. And this is what the first few clips look like, but fortunately I made another preset and I could make it a little bit brighter, but I thought I would try and get a few clips from the start of the dive, and then it changes through to the other setting that I have, which you'll see here in a second. Another thing that I've got to add is that I was extremely overweighted for this. When he handed me the BC and was like how much weight's in it, didn't really pay attention to the numbers. I was already overweighted and I was like, that's not heavy enough, because there was no tank on it and my brain just registered that the BC didn't feel very heavy. So we put more weights in it, and unfortunately I was fighting to gain any kind of buoyancy control the whole time. Even just to stay off the bottom, I had so much air in my BC, but because the air in the BC obviously collected in the shoulders and the weight was all around my hips, I had little to no control over my trim, which was frustrating, as just trying to keep upright I was moving forward. So there was a bit, it made it quite frustrating, but that was my bad. And for some reason, I was just too nervous to say anything at the start of the dive. I probably could have shot back up and dropped some extra weights, but that's all right. We know for next time, if it ever happens again, for hopefully when Eli gets old enough to do it. But nevertheless, it was still a sick dive. I was just unfortunate about my weights, and if you do have a weighting problem, say something at the start, otherwise it's going to frustrate you the whole time down there. I think we did a 40-minute dive or a 30-something minute dive, and it was pretty awesome. So I'll let you have a look at some of the clips, and I'll stop talking. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed some of the highlights of my dive. That is the top of the aquarium there, and just to the left you can see the glass bottom boat. I don't know whether or not it's worth checking out, but you can let me know in the comments if it is any good. Maybe we'll check it out. But this is kind of behind the scenes. Maybe one day we'll make some more friends here and get a little bit of a better tour. But unfortunately, there was one thing in the tank, which was the loggerhead turtle, that I was super duper excited to see. And unfortunately, she was out where we were diving. My partner got a video of her. She got bitten in the eye by a fish, and she went straight back over the tunnel and went and hid in her hidey hole, and then that's when we saw her, and this is all we could see of her, which is unfortunate because she is massive when you're actually in the water with her. But that's unfortunate, so maybe we'll have to go back and try and see her again, or maybe we can try and find some of these in the wild, which would be even better. But I would be happy to see her out and about. That was an absolute blast. I didn't get the rush out of the sharks like I thought I would. They're just sharks, they're big fish in there. I think the coolest thing about swimming there was seeing other people while you're in the fish tank, and knowing that once upon a time when I was a little kid going around there, seeing divers in there going, I'm gonna snorkel or scuba dive in there one day. And eventually it led to, I don't know, scuba diving. So hopefully some children down there besides mine saw our group and was like, you know what, one day I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go home. I get to log that dive because it was long enough. I'm definitely logging that one, and I'll get all the information like temperatures, depths, and everything like that. And yeah, that was sick. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.